Effectively.
We have the word F by we don't.
Effect. You could put, actually go like this. Effectively. Effectively.
Pronounce F, the first F.
Effectively.
They have two F.
Right.
They don't pronounce
But
the first F.
just treat it as one F. Just
Or only one F.
effectively. Effectively. Even though there's two, it's not effective. No, it's just effectively. Effectively. Function effectively. Be able to do the job in a good and complete manner. To be effective. If you're ineffective, you're not doing it. You're doing something wrong. You're making mistakes. You have to take the training in order to function, in order to be able to do something effectively. To do it right, correct, and completely. If you're ineffective, you're not doing the right job. You're making mistakes. You're going to need more training because you are ineffective, not effective.
In the past, we read effectively. Effectively, because have two F.
How would you say it?
Effective.
And why do you say effect? And why do you listen? What's effective?
Just say it effectively.
Effectively, yeah.
Effective, effectively.
Not effective.
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 Well, I mean, if you said it, people would understand you. I mean, in the sense that, oh, I think she said effective.
In the past.
But, yeah, I don't know. Effect.
Maybeเขาก็
In other words, both F. Effectively.
And you say effect.
Effectively, you'll be understood completely.
E or er?
Not her. Effectively or effectively. You can say it that way, and you'll be understood.
And when I said effect, you didn't understand what I said?
Yeah, they would understand, and then somebody would say, I wonder where she picked that up. Oh, maybe she
บอกว่า
went.
มันบอกว่ามันจะวาง
Yeah,
มันก็หายไปเลย this
effectively. Function effectively.
Okay.
No problem. Function effectively. No problem. You can get by with both.
Effective. Will you change how to read?
Effectively. Please read effectively.
Effective.
If you say effectively, everybody will understand. Any other questions?
After attending tutorial where sending.
After what?
After attending 16
Weeks. After the 16 weeks of basic training, where do they send the soldiers? Is that the question?
Yes.
Oh. How do I know that? After the 16 weeks of basic training, where the officers and sergeants who were training the basic trainees Trainees, trainees, people being trained are trainees. And after the sergeants and the officers trained the basic trainees for 16 weeks, they were able to tell which would be the most effective soldiers, the best soldiers in the group. So the sergeants and the officers would meet in a room, not unlike this room, very close in with windows and desks. And they would sit there and discuss, let's say, the 34 basic trainees that were in the class of basic training. And they would say, okay, this one, go to artillery training. The big cannons, learn how to do it. The other 6 in the second row, that one, oh, no, not him, I have something else for him. This and this, they will go to a tank training. They will train in military tanks. And this one and the 3 in the back row will go to intelligence school. They are the best in the class, probably most suited for intelligence training. And that's how, after basic training, the officers and sergeants analyzed and grade the trainees and select different ones for different advanced training. So they learned how to salute, they learned how to put on their uniform, they learned how to march, and maybe they learned how to fire the rifle. And after 16 weeks, the officers and the sergeants knew exactly which ones were going where, based on what they did on the tests and examinations they took over the 16 weeks. And they divided them up and sent them on their way to advanced classes. Now, those advanced classes may be on the same post where they received the basic training. Or perhaps, maybe those going to the intelligence training were sent to a distant post where they trained future intelligence soldiers. That's the way it works. You start off, everybody's the same, day one. 16 weeks later, different story. Some can do it, some can't, some are better at this than that, some can do hand things better, and others have a better mind for intelligence work, something like that. So the officers and sergeants analyze each one. It's like I do after class. I sit and think about each one in the class, analyzing each one, boom, 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 and make selections about who should go to what advanced training. Advanced.
Teacher, when you
No, you may not. Next.
when you will analyze us and take us to the advanced classes.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm still working on the analysis. It'll take another 2 years. And maybe advanced. For somebody.
More than 16 weeks.
Yeah. 16. Who said 16 years? 16 years. That's how long it takes to analyze the class.
Analyze further.
And then maybe 1 or 2 advanced. Wow. Not graduated. Still working 14 years later, basic course. All right, that'll be it for today. Oh, today's Friday, so the next class is Monday.